Yeah, they've got a lot of dashes, and something about this Koi draft is just rubbing me the wrong way, because you've got this really hard winning lane in top side that Sejuani can play for, but then you have like these 3 champions that are really high range off in the late game. So you really want to capitalize on his early game, like 2v2s or objective fights in the mid game. It was 1 minute ago.
LEC was 1 minute ago.
Oh boy, are we in for a record.
It's a history maker.
You know what? They should just keep going now. You know, you've broken the next 20 minutes. I can tell you that for a fact.
We got 15 seconds until 17 minutes.
Comp's poking. Heretics, you want to fight this?
Nope.
No, Medic, sit down. Medic,
Right,
Medic,
get out of here,
go
Medic.
away. No, Medic, take that headset off.
I mean...
Wait, Medic, good timing, Medic, good timing, Medic, good timing, okay.
No, flash away, Emmy, look at the stun, Mercer coming in.
What a timing! What a timing! Kill him! Kill him! His headset fell off, Medic, get it back on quickly! 18 minutes, 40 seconds.
That's awesome.
Came back for the first blood and refused to elaborate.
Scripted.
That is scripted. Over bolt, so good macro here by Koi.
Yeah. Larson with the Unleashed Teleport can just go ahead and free farm up on the top
Mercer
side.
doesn't have the ultimate up yet. They really need that Magna Storm on the flash. Again, the flashing away.
Mercer looking to get in. They force Koi away. Jankos into the pit. The dragon resets. Glacial Prism going wide. Mammang still dashing forward. Mercer down to half HP. VTO has the Spirit Rush. Jankos secures the Drake, but here come Koi. And they've already found one Mercer down. Alongside him, Ebby sent to the graveyard.
That's going to be Baron straight away for Koi. You can see the roll.
Or Baron, you put Baron on a Quinn lane, that is just absolute devastation in a side lane.
It really is. It's really
Do something quickly, because you can see the push happening in mid, the double stack inside the brush to try and find an angle.
But he wants to flash in there, but he just got chunked out. It's the Ezreal Azir range. They can't gap close.
Heretics found one,
They're just completely outscaled, completely outranged, and they're 7k gold down. Maybe a TP flank from Ebby here.
Look at, yeah, he's going in.
He has to go for it. There's no other play left.
Bomb flashes away early, stun onto Ambien. Glacial Prism wide by Marowang. Larson pops the stopwatch in the middle of them all, but the Emperor's Divide comes out of Larson, able to take out one. With his dying breath, he finds a kill. Comp, do you have the dash back? Trying to get across this wall, but can't get close enough. 3 kills over 2.
No flash, and they have flash on the Renekton. I think they're saying Ebby ult over vision, flash stun this Ezreal.
They see him, he flashes in, he gets the stun onto Larson, but Larson has the stopwatch off in time. Mercer in the pit, already he's fallen. Ebby doing quite a lot of work on the back of the fight though, as Comp dashes across the wall. In the middle of the pit, Marowang forced away by Blackhead. He manages to kill off Shigenda. Ebby falls as well. 3v3 flash, VTO for VTO, catches the flash of Larson, but he can still dash across the wall and get himself to safety. Jankos chasing Marowang down towards this bottom side, but Comp and Larson have so much damage left in the tank. Blackhead can't do anything apart from Jankos. Then get another kill. Jankos turns into Comp, steals away the Ezreal. Heartbreakers over the wall, and will manage.
3 for 3, but Koi are on the Baron. Blackhead just reset. TP's coming in now.
VTO also
from
just
Comp.
reset.
VTO has the TP, but Blackhead doesn't. They need to get this down quickly. Can Jankos do it?
VTO.
Jankos has the Heartbreaker. VTO goes in, Spear rushes out, manages to survive already.
Oh my God.
Together. Ebby in the pit, stunning of Larson as well. Ambien and Comp forced up towards the top side, and there's another as VTO goes on rampage. Comp knocked up. Jankos steals away the Rakan and gets himself a double. And now the Baron in Heretics' sight.
What a comeback, 7,000 gold down. Baron down. Ebby finding ways to make sure that he can lock down Koi, and without this front line, Koi are collapsing.
This game looks coming back on big item power spikes, the TP in from VTO, and then cleaning up shop. Now they're the ones.
Force.
Yeah, Cleanse will be up in a few seconds for Shigenda, and then he's fine. But going into the next fight, Guardian Angel for Ebby, triple stopwatch.
But VTO doesn't flinch, he still has it up.
Okay.
He can TP to his team if he wants to rejoin them. Has a nice flank though.
Mercer going in, Ebby with the Dominus as well. Ambien gets the charm. Mercer going back in with the Magna Storm and VTO. That's a great flank position as Shigenda falls into the GA off towards the backside. Ebby in a GA of his own. Shigenda will fall to Jankos and Blackhead. You have to feel the flash forward from Blackhead up towards the top of the fight. Ebby dashing and dodging and weaving his way away. The Comp ultimate will get him. True shot barrage enough. Now Comp, can you hit them? They're fish in a barrel with the soul.
Rakan's dead as well, so they're gonna have to give up this fight. Can't find it in a 2v3.
Plus 700 on the shot.
Koi will push out the mid lane. Jankos spotted by Shigenda. Spectral more stun in. Heartbreaker in by Jankos as well. VTO diving in from the side. Shigenda locked up with the Magna Storm and Jankos looking for the damage. He's able to get one as VTO secures it. Arshaka comes down. It's on Larson and Comp. Now they have to do it all. Marowang will fall as well. He comes out of the stopwatch, but immediately his heart is stopped. In a 5v2, it's all on Larson and Comp. But Team Heretics are not giving an inch.
Jankos finds yet another.
Away from the stun, it's Mercer with the follow-up to make sure that Shigenda has nowhere to go. Gets in the initial reset, so As soon as Viego gets Larson to defend, Comp's trying to thin out the wave or poke Evie down. 6 seconds on Malrang, 5 seconds on Chigenda. They need to get out of here, Heretics. They've taken smart.
So Vito should be able to take it down easily.
Yeah, easy. And if they've got the 1-3-1 rolling, Evie just has to play safe. He doesn't have TP though. If Comp...
3 Merc Treads that I'm counting as well. Like, oh boy, this tower is not long for the world.
Right, Falls has the flash. Comp going forward. QSS from Comp immediately. BTO dialing in as well. And Flacker's already got one. And the end down. And everyone from Koi is just put into the meat grinder. The Emperor's Divide does nothing to protect the Emperor. And Koi are wiped away in the river. Only Comp survives a quadra so far for Blackhead. And they're looking to make it 5. Epi steals it. The little shrimp that he is. Steals it away from Blackhead, but Heretics steal the game away from Koi.
Heretics run it all the way back from their own Nexus into Koi's after 18 minutes of absolutely nothing, and then 10 more of being bullied.
Subjugate her during the aftershock. There's the Gnar for Shigendo in the top lane.
I don't know why I was feeling like I expected more from that draft, but the Trundle is quite surprising. I mean, it does well in Sejuani. That jungle matchup is really Trundle favorites. Mercer's going to be able to hold the wave, but I don't think Evie is.
I'm just trying to hold someone's hand.
Medic, it's your turn.
Medic can just flash away from this one.
Oh yeah? What, he used his stun, he didn't dash it.
He's got W. Has he got W? He hasn't got W. He's going to die. First blood to Heretics.
Why didn't he just dash the stun?
What's the point?
It's more like watching the flash, I guess. Just getting out of
the
there.
entirety through.
Yeah. You want to take this fight if you're Koi. Perhaps you can look for mid lane. Shockwave into Glacial Prism. Perfectly timed there by Koi. Set up around the Herald, knew they couldn't play the 4v4, so they isolate BTO and take him out of the action.
Heretics can still play this though. Orianna has no mana and Sejuani has no ult.
Double stun, double knockup, maybe a double kill to boot. Blackhead on the chase is Advienne, Gleaming Quill, the heal. Doesn't have anywhere to go apart from flashing to save the overlord.
Instead, you can actually see Advienne running up top side. I don't really think there's an opportunity to dive. There's no Mega Gnar stacked up.
The whole path, but you're completely right. If the Malrang ran through lane there, you would have seen it. So that's why Blackhead was playing safe. BTO ulting. This is a dive.
Heavy. This is the knockup. Shigenda dashes across the wall, but BTO still on the chase. No charm to connect. Shigenda has the flash, but doesn't have a hope in hell of surviving that one. Meanwhile, the tower falls in the bot lane.
Evie's gonna have to either ult this wave or give it up.
Oh, Mercer's on a big flank. TP behind.
TP behind by BTO. Evie low, but the call of Portugal coming out now, and Mercer and Jankos looking for the flank. Larson knocked up. BTO lands the charm, and Larson will fall. A great Magnus Storm. Advienne trying to get away with a bigness of his own. Malrang just at the edge of the orb of deception, but the edge of death as well as VTO picks up a double.
Koi tries. He doesn't have the ultimate. He does have the flash though. I feel like when they're behind you, maybe he thought he could just go full forwards, but instead you run backwards into them and kind of like die anyway.
And there's 20 seconds before Cloud Drake comes up, and it will be their 3rd dragon of the game.
It's
so bad for Koi.
Can they go through? Can they go for tier 3?
In the Heretics camp, if you wait for the next dragon on Soul Point, Heretics gonna have 2, maybe even 3 items.
Tom flashes early. Call to the Forge still
Mercer.
The Magnus Storm for Mercer. And Heretics continue to dive in, and Koi continue to die. The Drake still available for Heretics.
He's ahead on the Orianna, pushing out top, but his team's getting hard engaged on. And there's not much he can do about it. Shigenda is even with TPs from Koi.
Is here.
Watch BTO on the flank, also with the TP in from Abby. They can zone him away from Pit. It's down to 4K.
It's gone.
It's gone. Right. You have to feel VTO on the front line. Malrang trying to get in, but he's stunned up. He's locked up. Advienne going in with the charm to Baron. Already secured. Heretics on the shockwave. The Glacial Prism. The Thunderstorm coming out. Blackhead doing so much work. He dodged away from Blackhead. And Blackhead survives. Quack, quack, Koi, as they are locked out by the Dutch. Again, they will take one. The Jankos answers in the end. A 5 for 3 and a Baron for Heretics.
Watch Heretics try to evolve over the year after 2 tough splits. Now on the verge of eliminating Koi here in dominant fashion. Blackhead as well. Just such a beast in the backline.
Oh, no cleanse.
Cleanses away. Charm hits. Call to the Forge coming out as well from Evie. Lands the knockup. Jankos looking for the chase. Pillar goes down onto Larson. The stun on Evie means he can't get the knockup. Glacial Prism. Shockwave onto 2, but it's the 2 tanks. Evie will fall. Shigenda dashing away. Looking for a little bit more. Inhibitor falls into the bottom lane. Inhibitor tower in the mid.
Alive here. He's got some options.
It's 2 options for Koi. 1, fight the dragon, or 2, look for objective bounties. VTO has the ultimate. Can he land the stun here?
Rush. No. Permafrost coming out. There's the stun. The lockup onto him, and VTO. One more Spirit Rush. Can't quite get the cooldown off.
Koi can't do anything.
They want top tier 2 objective bounty. That's what they've settled for here. A kill and some gold injected into the rest of the team and Shigenda. And Shigenda's up 2.6k, but he has a hull breaker. He's a side lane Gnar and he's got an XP lead, so see how much he...
I want Quinn. We have Quinn at home.
We have Quinn at home, yeah. At least he'll be able to...
Will be locked alongside BDS Mad and G2. in our top 6 tournament of the year. I've always been more of a Snickers man myself, but the bounties do pay off here. Koi. Kit Kat, true.
Nailed it.
Mid lane inhibitor about to fall. Mercer looks for comp. Flashes away. The tower low. Ambien goes for the engage as well. Charms away. Emmy still that front line. VCO pushing in mid. The inhibitor in mid lane.
They have to hold this. They have to hold this inhibitor.
The charm, as you say, they have to hold it. Otherwise, it's double supers in all the lanes. VCO forced away. The Spirit Rush does get him on a command attack. Will help them a little bit.
Push back though.
Dashing away. VTO Spirit rushing forward. They're trying to get Marowak. Glacial Prison has been used there to knock up Marowak. Running down to half HP. The charm coming out as well as Mercer. Look for the Magnosaur. Marowak knocked up, locked up, and shut out of the fight. Baron secured for Heretics. Ambien coming back in with the quickness as Koi tried to isolate both VTO and Emmy. The flash away. Shigenda going in, but can't quite get to the Mega Narm in time. He flashes forward. The wall up wide. The Narm into the wall. VTO opens up once again as Larson and Ambien have to dash away. Blackhead flashes and there go Koi. Heretics win out the fight. They claim the Baron and they're looking for their spot tomorrow.
They're teleporting down to the bot lane. They're looking to end it. Comp is just running. He couldn't get into the fight. The pillars, the Ornn, the Rel, everything. He had no chance, and now we'll have to watch as Heretics destroy the Koi base.
Seconds on Malrang. Comp is dead. They couldn't find that Baron. They were pushed back. Shigenda tried to flash forwards to make the hero play, but that's going to be a 2-0 for Heretics.
It's vengeance for Valorant here for Heretics as they claim the win against Koi. And they will meet BDS tomorrow for a spot in the playoffs.
Game 1 was very